Hi guys, welcome to yet another episode of the Talk series with Precious
and Samantha.
So today we're going to interest you in another topic, which is social pressure. Social pressure can be pressure from the society, pressure from the people around us, pressure from the people that we live with, our friends. Let me give an example of you have friends who party every weekend and you feel like you have to party to fit in. You have classmates who have iPhones and you feel like you want to also have an iPhone to fit in. So that is the kind of pressure that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about how it endangers us and how it forces many people to do things that they're not supposed to do.
So as she had spoken about social pressure, it's a very, very big deal in our societies today because it has affected very many people. It has caused low self-esteem, low confidence levels amongst people, as we can see in our workplaces, institutions, universities, schools, and even in our very own families. So this issue really needs to be addressed because someone is out there, they're probably thinking about how they don't have the latest phone, they're not carrying the latest bag, they're not following up on the latest trends, and it's really affecting them mentally, physically, emotionally, which is not good.
This same thing has made people lose relationships or even go into relationships they're not ready for. For example, I will see my friend with a good phone, then I ask them, how did you get it? And this person will be like, oh, I have a sugar daddy. This person is the one who gave me a good phone. I got this man, he bought me phone, he gives me gifts. And you end up going into this to get what your friend is getting. This happens mostly in universities. You find you came with your techno, and the techno people have also seen this. You came with your techno and you see someone with the latest iPhone or latest Samsung and you're like, oh my god, I have to get that phone. And when you approach these people, they show you that I get my phone this way. This is how I get to eat well. This is how I get to get takeaways at Java's. This is how I do everything that I do. I get to manage the life I'm managing or even have a new wig. And then you start doing the same thing that this person is doing. How do you end up? You end up with AIDS, you end up with a pregnancy or something that is not good. So peer pressure, if not addressed, we will either end up in the wrong way or doing something we will regret.
You see that some people who are pressured, like probably you're working together and they see one person has been promoted. This person probably has been in the company longer than you have, but for you, you've just come, so you want to be promoted. So you end up going to sleep with the boss because you also want to be promoted, which is not good. All of that is social pressure. Then there is also this thing. The society wants you to get married by the age of 25. You guys. So you're just supposed to harvest men. Yeah? You go to a tree and pluck a man and you're like, you know what? I'm 25. Let's go get married. No. Society should stop doing that to people.
Aunties.
Like everyone has their own timing. Should we marry the wrong people just because you want me to have a ring on my finger?
I know,
No.
right?
No, it's not right.
I know. You go to the village, most of the people who work from town or stay in town, you go back home and these people will all be on your neck. Why aren't you married? Yeah, when are you giving birth? Now your sister has a baby. Why don't you have a baby? It is not yet my time. I believe we all have our own timing. We all have, God has timings for us. I can't just come up and have a child. What if I make a mistake trying to please my family?
I know.
You come out, you get pregnant, you find a woman, Bambi, you suffer with your own child.
I know.
At the end of the day, they're going to tell you this is your child, you're supposed to be responsible for them. And yet, if you had waited and made the right decisions, instead of listening to what people want, you wouldn't be in the mistake that you're in. So please, parents, aunties, grandmothers, neighbors, relatives that are with far away relatives.
Concerned citizens.
Thank you. Please mind us. We have our time. We will get married when we are ready. And then let people get kids when they are ready to have children. We don't want to make mistakes because the society is on our backs. Yeah.
So someone out there could be asking yourself, how do I deal with this social pressure? Number one, as a person, you have to learn to be contented. Learn to appreciate what you have at the time. Someone out there might not even be having that job that for you want to be promoted. No, it's step by step. Take one step at a time. Don't rush things just because so and so has gone ahead of you. You also have your time. So take it step by step, because everything happens in a gradual process.
True.
It's gradual. So don't try to rush. Don't try to cut corners because so and so has an iPhone 14, so I have to sleep with a man to get an iPhone 14. No, you don't have to. You can get it on your own.
I know.
So and so has the latest bag, Fendi, Louis Vuitton. So I must also go and get that white man, so I wear these brands. No,
Yeah, true.
darling, no.
I know, and we should also accept growth. We should give ourselves time to grow.
Yeah, true.
You will not start working today and expect yourself to be this high in 1 minute. No,
CEO.
it takes time. Yes, it really takes time. You find these days in our workplaces, you start working and someone you found is doing better than you. Obviously you found them there. Maybe this is your first job. This person is dressing up some type of way, this person moves some type of way, this person holds bags that are some type of way, and you also want to get them immediately. You spend your first month and salary and you buy these things and then you go back home broke. Do not look at someone as if they are better than you. These people have worked hard for where they are. Or maybe this person is doing something that they're comfortable doing to get what they have. You don't have to do the same. I don't have to go and chase a man to get a phone because my friend has a phone. I can always use the one I have, work hard to get my own. And the other thing is we should learn to work.
Yeah, let's work.
Yes, and by working we should work hard and work smart.
This whole talk of baby girl soft life, you guys, it should stop. Even this goes to the gents. I'm not only addressing the girls. There's this whole saying in the society, people want the soft life, so they don't work. You just want to do your nails, stay home, be on your phone, just calling all kinds of men. No.
I know.
Even the guys who apparently also have sugar daddies. Guys,
Sugar
please.
mummies.
Sugar mummies, sorry. Sugar mummies. You guys, work for your money. Money that is worked for. It's so sweet. Like you can spend it the way you want, knowing you're not going to go to someone asking in a hall, please give me some money. You guys, no, that's not the way to go.
Yeah.
Make your money work. You're still young.
And
bear your yoke in your youth.
I know. And even betting, some guys would rather bet than work. Premier League is out, right? You go, you watch a football, bet something on it, bet your 10K that your mother gave you for is it upkeep? And then after betting it, you don't have what to eat the next day. And you sit down and wait until you're given more money to bet.
Probably you went to a site, and let me also speak, those who potted, you went and potted cement, the whole, you got 30K, 20K, you all take it to betting. Really?
Just because your friend got 100,000 from betting, and you also want to bet, maybe you'll be like a sweetheart. You'll end up with zero money in your pockets, you won't have what to eat the next day, and you'll still go back and sweat, and your stupidity will take you back to betting. And you forget that if I had put this money in something better, if I had saved the 10,000, if I had done this, it would be productive for you. Let us not look at others and think that I will automatically be them. No, we all have different journeys.
And they didn't, the fact that they didn't wake up one morning and they had that Louis Vuitton bag, they had that stiletto, they were dressing a certain way, that alone should enter your brain and tell you that things don't just happen. Things are gradual. It's a gradual process. It is growth. Things are built.
Yeah.
And you're not going to wake up one morning, you're a CEO. No, darling. You have to work. You have to work for it. You're not going to wake up and you have to put in the work. People in this generation, you don't want to put in the work, but you want the titles. You want the good things. You want the soft life. You want the iPhone 14s. You want the latest cars, the Range Rovers. Guys, please, let us work to collect.
I know. Like, I'll give an example of girls, mostly girls. We are so much bent on wanting to be babies. The way, like you said, I want to be a baby. Why would I work? I mean, why am I working? I need a soft
But we are
life.
meant to be given.
I know. Meant to be given. I'm supposed to marry a rich husband. What if you don't get the rich husband? Where will you go? You'll then start dating married men because they have money. You'll then start going the wrong direction because your friend has a rich husband. Why does she have a rich husband and I don't? The other person married and they're happy and they're not working and they get money every day. Ezokameza. That they leave them with money every day. How can I not have the same? Why should I work and yet I can have that? Get your ass up and go and work. We are going to follow our friends and end up falling in ditches that we won't pick ourselves from. We will end up falling in holes that you can't pull yourself out of because of a mistake that you can rectify now. Start now. You never know what you do tomorrow. Look at yourself and don't look at others. Look at your progress. Look at your growth. Take it one step at a time. It is not, you're not going to grow gradually, just like you're not going to grow at once from here to here. No, it takes time. There is steps. You have to take time. Know yourself. Know what you're good at. Know what you can invest in. Know what you can push. If you're given a job, work hard. Work smart. Be the best at what you do. And don't look at your friend. These people we are looking at, they work. These people we see having money, the people we see Zari living her life, she has worked hard for her money.
Let her wear what she wants. She has her money.
I know. The people, the celebrities we look at and we idolize ourselves, like we see them as us in the near future. They have worked for their money. They don't call themselves boss ladies for nothing. These days you find a person with a name boss lady but nothing to hold on that name. Let us work. Let us not look at people and think we'll just wake up and be them. It takes time.
One thing for sure is social pressure. One thing for sure is social pressure will not end. And now more than ever before in this generation, it keeps growing and growing.
Yes.
But you have to make a decision, you as a person, to say that, me, I'm not going to go to this direction because it is going to affect me in such and such a way. You're going to feel a certain way about yourself. You're going to feel like you're nothing. You're going to have low self-esteem about yourself. You're going to feel less confident just because you don't hold an iPhone. Really?
I know.
Does that define who you are as a person? This goes back to you knowing who you are. Don't let all these material things define who you are. Be who you are and accept who you are. All these things will come. All these things will be added to you. Just work hard. Be the best at what you do.
True. So if there is anything that we have left out in a topic today, please feel free to comment down below, engage with us, talk to us, let us know what you think about social pressure and the dangers it has caused to you or to your friend or to anyone you know in the society. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell, subscribe and like, and you'll be notified on our next videos. Thank you so much. See you next time.